What up, YouTube? It's your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Boxing Talk, and I am back today with another video. In today's video, I will be discussing IBF lightweight champion Robert Easter Jr. calling out fellow lightweight champions Terry Flanagan and Jorge Linares. As you all know, Robert Easter Jr. has a mandatory title defense tomorrow night on Bounce TV against the hard-hitting, experienced Russian Denis Shiakov. On Bounce TV as part of PBC. That fight is not going to be easy for Easter, even though I feel he should win if he fights up to his capabilities. But like I said, he has some mental lapses during his fights. If you go back to his fight with Richard Comey, which was a great fight, both guys pushed each other to the brink of defeat. Easter ultimately got the decision in a close fight. But like I said, Easter is like 5'10", 5'11". He has the reach and height advantage going into this fight. He has the skill advantage, the speed advantage, the power advantage. He just head and shoulders better than Shiakov. But Shiakov is very determined, very experienced, very rugged. So he has a great chance of pulling the upset against Easter Jr., who sometimes tends to lack the defensive responsibility that he needs to in the course of a fight to avoid being caught in scary, tough situations. Because when he goes to attack, he likes to admire his work. Sometimes he get caught with his hands down, and when he retreats back into defensive mode, he has his hands down, his chin exposed, so he could be caught and tagged that way. But he's very, like I said, lanky, very tall, and he's a terrific fighter, man. If he puts everything together, he could be a superstar in this sport. With that being said, I guess I'll just give a prediction. I got Easter Jr. winning a unanimous decision tomorrow night in Toledo, Ohio, in front of his home crowd. But on to the video, the topic at hand. I like to hear that Easter Jr. is calling out fellow champions, although he didn't really mention Mikey Garcia, because Mikey Garcia is fighting his good friend Adrian Broner, and maybe he doesn't feel that Mikey is going to win, but that's neither here nor there, because that fight is taking place at 140. So whether Mikey wins or loses, that fight is still available for Easter Jr. sometime down the line. But he said that he's willing to go over to the UK and to piece up Terry Flanagan. He said he has a lot of fans over there in the UK, and the boxing scene over there is crazy, which is true. You're starting to see this more and more with American fighters. They're more than ever now willing to go over to the UK and risk it all, put their titles on the line, go, fight for a world title, because they get crazy amounts of respect over there. The UK fans are by far the best boxing fans in the world, and us fans over here in the US can learn a thing or two from the UK and Mexico, who is also a savage supporter of their countrymen and women when it comes to boxing or just sports in general. But I think a fight with him and Flanagan, who is going to be defending his title September 16th against Felix Verdejo, a once up and coming lightweight contender who still has a lot of promise and potential. That is not going to be an easy fight for Flanagan. Depends on which Verdejo shows up. So if Flanagan wins that fight, we definitely can get that fight between him and Easter Jr. Also, he called out Jorge Linares, who is the WBA lightweight champion. He defeated Anthony Crolla twice. He's been in the ring with Antonio DeMarco. I mean, he's a terrific fighter, very fast, good power, great skills, very, very, skillful fighter. And Robert Easter said he would love to test his skills against him, against Linares, to see who comes out on top. He said that he doesn't care how the fight comes about. Doesn't matter the fashion. He just wants those fights. He wants to get more exposure. He wants to become bigger in the sport. He wants to get on that top pound for pound list and be recognized as one of the true superstars in the sport of boxing. And this is great to hear Robert Easter Jr. Calling out these guys, wanting to unify the division, because he feels he's the best lightweight in the world. It's him, Verdejo, Linares, Flanagan, Mikey Garcia, and that's just to name a few. That division, it has a few more guys you can throw in there. Ray Beltran. You got some guys that could move up. Vasil Lomachenko, Gervonta Davis eventually. So that division is there for the taking. I probably have to give it to Mikey Garcia based off just his skill and experience. But Easter, once he gets more experience and kind of learns to put everything together, man, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with. And I like that he's calling out these guys, letting it be known that he doesn't want to babysit and hold that title hostage. He wants to unify and become a legend, become a star in the sport of boxing. So, and those fights are winnable for him. You know, he's 26 years old, has a bright future, like I said, and it's all about, tweaking a few things, or becoming better defensively and staying mentally engaged in the fight, cutting out some of the showboating, and just focusing in on the task at hand. And once he gets those things together, man, he's gonna take off. But if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to Colossal Boxing Talk. Also, turn the notifications on so you get notified every time we upload content. Leave the comments in the comment section below. Let me know what you think about this. Also, follow us on Twitter at Colossal CBT. Head over to Facebook, smack that like button on the Colossal Boxing Talk Facebook page. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.